Hello and welcome to Pest Perspectives episode 38. This week we're starting early, which is something new, 12 minutes early, but it doesn't matter because not everyone listens to it live. This week we have the first ever Pest Perspectives guest on, Kieron from Green Rock Pest Control. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you, Sean. Yeah, keeping busy and out of trouble.
Well, I tell you one thing, it doesn't feel like that long ago since I had you on the podcast, but it was episode 2, which,
yeah, absolutely.
Even though you were the first guest, episode 1 was me telling people about it, and it's been go ever since. It has. Have you you been busy?
Yeah, been very busy. You had a great insect season, as we all know. It's all starting to fade off a little bit.
It is.
Wasp nests, wasps started really, really well. Then it got a little bit too warm, didn't it, really? And
yeah, it did.
We started to find, failed nests. But then eventually the colder weather, or the wetter weather came in, and it all picked up again. So that was nice. And are you still doing wasps at the moment?
Actually, I've got some tomorrow and Thursday.
Yeah, I've done 3 today.
Thing is, at this time of year, you've also got to tell customers that although you can kill the nest, you can't be responsible for. A lot of houses get queen nests, don't they? Not queen nests, individual queens coming in the house on loft spaces, looking for warmth, and they're
absolutely
separate for the nest. So you've got to tell the customer this may happen. They're not part of the nest, so you've got to set that expectation, haven't you? Because it does happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and they're all starting to queen up now as well. So I did post up one with a builder taking down a ceiling, and
that was amazing. And how many thousand was there, or was it dying? Or
no, it was full of queens. It was absolutely full of queens, and yeah, that was a great one to go to. So, lady saw a brown patch in her larder, thought she had a burst pipe, and obviously it's it's the sweat and the heat generated from the nest, and builder came, knocked down the plasterboard, and got swarmed.
How many times did he get stung?
I think he got stung about 6 times. And a hasty retreat.
Well, yeah, you would.
So,
but there's a lesson there, isn't there, for plumbers and builders? Just don't presume it's a water leak this summer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Goodness.
Yeah, and expanding foam won't fix it.
It will not fix it. Yeah, because I did a TikTok this summer, and I make one every year about don't block the hole. This year I got about 212,000 views on it. Half of them told me, yeah, you can block the hole, it kills the wasps. Half of them said, no, he's right. I did this and the wasp came through into my house.
Yep.
I actually kind of laugh at a lot of them. I kind of put a like on it because there's no point arguing back. Because the more that they get angry or the more they comment saying he's wrong, higher it goes. It keeps reaching. It does. But
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I've had customers had wasps in their air bricks. Oh, we've taped them up, but now they're coming in the living room. So yeah, it's been an interesting season. Had some strange looking nests as well. A bit contorted. But no, it's been an all right one. I haven't had much on hornets. Vespa Crabro's been very thin on the ground. I've turned a few away. And I haven't done them because they're doing no harm. They're up at the top of a big tree. I'm not going to treat those. The customer might find someone else to do it, but I'm not going to treat those. Let them queen up. I like a good hornet, gentle giants.
Yeah, I mean, I've not done many. I mean, probably 3, but most of them have been down, low down there, doors and stuff. Well, within that area, but no, I don't. 3 nests maybe this year. That's probably it.
Yeah, I think I'm only about 7. About 7. But yeah, I do like it.
I did do one year, and it's near where I am, and it's more towards Corbett, Drayton. And she had a wasp nest this year, and it was great. I said, I'll never forget you. And she goes, why? She had a hornet's nest a couple of years ago, and it was in a dangerous place. And I've never seen nothing like it. You know how you normally see like 50 odd hornets, yeah?
Mm.
Roughly, it's about that in it up, but
yeah,
hundreds. I videoed the after reaction. Honestly, I've never seen nothing like it. It's the biggest hornet's nest I've ever seen.
Wow.
European hornet's nest, obviously.
Yeah.
But generally, we don't get them around. To be fair, it's very far and few between, But when you tell customers, though, they don't attack you. And they look all puzzled at you. I says they're more gentle than wasps are. I says, because one customer, but it went for me. I says, okay, well, I've got some questions for you. Did you do the flapping motion? Yeah. Right. I says, because that means you're attack mode. But they all went for me. I says, they will. I have to run. I says, you will. I says, they think you want to fight. And that's why.
Absolutely.
So I says, they don't attack you unprovoked. I says, unless you've got your lawnmower and rode over their nest, then it's a different matter.
Absolutely.
But generally, they don't pick a fight. They don't.
No, they're real gentle. They're real gentle, really. They just want to get on with life, don't they? But no, it's been quite a good season for me all round. We've actually had some organisations come down our way, down south. I'm not talking Bristol when I'm talking down south, because people down south don't class Bristol as the south, really.
Okay.
We're kind of talking like Devon and Cornwall, the southwest. But we start off the year the NPTA roadshow at Buckfast Abbey. That was a cracking good day.
I think Jasmine was there.
She was indeed. Good evening, Jasmine.
Oh, good evening, Jasmine.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Jasmine was there.
Was it good? Was it a good show?
Yeah, it's very good, actually. Yeah. One of our mutual friends turned up, Sam. That was quite cool.
And Martin was there. Popped in as well.
Yeah.
Martin's popped in.
Yeah. No, good times. It was all right, actually. It was a good day. I don't think anybody got the Buckfast wine and got smashed, but we all kind of were looking at the bucky, but I just carried on. But no, it was a very good day. That was really nice that it's down our way. Also, Killgerm, they had on the farm day. Which was nice.
Did you go?
Well, I had a customer come back off of holiday from Turkey over the weekend, and on the Sunday they came in, ants all over their kitchen. So they said to me, "Oh, can you come?" So Monday morning, get on over there, treat the ants, and then Wednesday came, and I had a phone call, and they said, "Oh, we've all got COVID." So by Friday, I had COVID.
Oh, you were? Oh, right.
I didn't make it.
Did you actually feel ill, though? Did you actually feel ill?
Yeah, I was a bit rough. Well, I was quite rough for about a week.
Oh, fair enough. So you missed it.
Yeah. I missed it. Heartbroken.
So you were booked in for it?
You're sorry?
So you were booked in to go then?
Yeah, I was booked in, paid. I was looking forward to my free cilantro. But I couldn't get out of my pit. I was poorly, so thinking COVID. But but never mind. We've also done Killgerm breakfast as well. They came down to Exeter. That was nice. Tim Bloomer talking about SBIs, how to make money out of SBI. That was quite an interesting one. So traffic was that bad. I missed the breakfast part, but hey.
Really? You missed the breakfast part? The best bit? That's part of the meeting, the breakfast meeting?
There was quite a few of us, actually. It was the time of the World Cup rugby, and the rugby ground was just up the road. And the traffic was just horrific. So, but no, that was a good morning. Meet up with some really cool people, and learned all about SBIs. So that was nice.
Was there any more talks and did that, or I don't know how the breakfast meetings work? Is it just one or two talks?
Yeah, Tim just talks as a chat and slideshow and talks about whatever subject he's on about. This time it was store product insects, so that was quite interesting. You know, what they are, who they are, how to treat them. It was a good time. A few more CPD points, so that was nice.
Yes, CPD.
So that was always good. And also what I've been doing this year, I'm getting a designated proofing team put together. So I've been looking around, and I found myself a really good drainage company.
Yeah, nice.
They specialise in rats and drains.
They local to you, or?
Yeah, very local, just up the road.
Good.
About 30 minutes away, which is just up the road. Mango Drainage and Plumbing, top bloke Lee. He's ex-forces, really knows his stuff, and specialises in rats and drains. So every time I need him, he's there for me. I'm there for him as well. He works for some other pesties as well, other pest controllers in the area. I've also got a really good MeWeb. Is it MeWeb, the mobile elevating work platform? I've got a great guy who does that for us. So when we're doing roof work.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, them platforms you can get where. Is it the platform where you get a man with it and they drive it for you? Is it one of them?
That's the one. Yeah, I'm on the ground and my mate's in it going up because I'm not.
Is this the mate you joked about? They said that loves heights.
Yeah,
I knew that other mate where you said, I'm going to make him come on the podcast. He's sweating.
Yeah, that'd be the one. Yeah, Paul.
That's it.
Yeah, Paul the Proofer.
That's it. Paul the Proofer.
Yeah, Paul the Proofer. Yeah, so I'm getting some livery made up for my truck with Paul the Proofer on it. I'm sure he might not be watching this, but it's kind of like my Green Rock emblem with him on top of the stone with a gull on his head. So that's Paul the Proofer. So that's going to be quite cool. Another really cool thing that I've managed to get into my little cliche, if you like, is Nick and Jet. Now, Nick and Jet are a team. Jet is a dog who sniffs out.
Okay. Ooh, very nice. That I did not see that coming from. Wow. Yes.
Funny. The story goes with that one is I went to a business networking evening over in the next village.
Yeah.
And met this guy called Nick, retired policeman, and it's strange at these things, and it's like pest control. Oh, horrible, but everyone wants to ask you questions.
Yes.
So we got talking, and I said, niche in the market, bed bugs, sniff dogs, and we kind of carried on and ate the pizza, drank the wine, and did all the rest of it. Went home. 6 months later, he's gone away and had his dog trained. So he's got his dog, his dog Jet, gorgeous dog, does tobacco, vapes, and bed bugs. So the joke I like to make is he also does drugs as well, and that's why he's not coming to my house.
So is that because the dog's ex-police force?
No, he's trained the dog up from a puppy.
What I mean is why is he training the dog to do vapes and cigarettes?
Oh, like customs.
So does he do work for customs then?
No, he's self-employed. But he's got the whole bag. So he can do crowds, crowd work. He can go to schools and get all the kids with vapes and bits and pieces, and tobacco. Did
he really do that? Did he walk past schools and try and sniff out vapes on kids?
Nick will go with Jet anywhere in the country.
But is that a thing? Did he actually get people to do that? Who's got vapes on them?
Yeah, welcome to Devon, mate.
Wow, I did not know that. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay.
Yeah,
learned something new there.
I think you've got to be 18 now, haven't you? And I think sadly a lot of these vapes have, I don't know, some type of chemical THC drug in it, whatever it's ice or something, I don't know. So it's to knock back that. But
okay.
Yeah, he's great because what I find is, I don't know about you, with bedbug jobs, if somebody says to you, oh, I think we've got bed bugs, first of all, they send you a picture, and then you can have a little giggle and say, no, that's a woodlouse. But
Yeah.
if they really do think, that they have a bed bug, they get very stressed very quickly over it. Now,
Yeah.
I can go there and I can, we can monitor it, we can swab it, we can do all that. But I find that people don't believe you, that there's nothing there. Let's just say, there's nothing there. You swabbed everything, you've done everything you can. And they're like, but what about that corner? What about that corner? So what I do now is I don't even bother about that. I just say, get Nick, get Jet, get him in there. People can watch the dog, Jet, go around the whole house and find nothing. And it just calms people right down a lot more than me going around doing swabs and tests.
It will do. Do they hand you the envelope with loads of skins and bits of rubbish in as well? Do you get that often when people say they've got bed bugs?
No. No.
You've never had a case of someone having delusional parasitosis. You've never had that before.
Not with bed bugs. Not with bed bugs.
I have.
Have you?
I said to her, "You've in the envelope, but there's nothing there. It's just rubbish off the floor."
Oh, yeah.
But
I've had a lady with fleas who's gone around.
It's usually fleas or it's all over their face. It's hard when you do it because we're not trained in how to deal with it. You just got to be as sensitive as you can.
Absolutely.
I've
also had another lady. She saw little tiny minute bugs everywhere, but nobody else did. And so bless her. So what I did, because as you know, we're not allowed to treat because there's nothing there. So we need to find something before we can make a plan to treat. So what I did then was put monitors down, and I said to her, right, what I'll do is I'll be back in 3 days, and if you can make sure your son or your sister is here, and then we can go through it and have a look, and then I can have. Then I had a quiet word with the daughter, and then she took it on and got her mum some help. So but it's really sad. It's really people get so worked up about it.
We did have a call this start of the week, and they were saying got all these bugs. Like we said, just send us a photo, and then she kept saying I bleached the floors. An hour and a half later, they all reappear everywhere, like everywhere. And she never sent the photo, and we never went out. But she said I do suffer with mental health. And I was like, well, just send us a photo and we'll identify it. But we never got a photo.
No,
we didn't.
No.
We didn't. But she said, we say sorry.
I said, do you find you get lots of photos of poo? I seem to get sent so many pictures. Excuse me, what's this poo?
Yeah.
Well, wow, get on.
Well, to be fair, we went to a place today. I wasn't in the roof space. It was in like a hall, and they've got some rooms at the top. And obviously, the lady had put down some sheets, and she says, "I got this poo," and I went straight up to it with my fingers. Like that in both rooms. Bats. Nothing I can do. So they're like a hall where they're having a restoration project. So they've got to have a full survey. He says to me, I thought you were going to say that. I just wanted someone to confirm it. But like, it's one of these buildings that are like, hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
And it's got to have a restoration. So it's going to have to, I said, you have to contact the Bat Society and everything you will to. They can tell you what you can do and what you can't do, but that's all it was. But that's do that with your fingers. That's it. Comes away in your fingers. That's it. Yes, I thought it was, but didn't do anything. And then I left. Charged her for the visit, and that was it.
Nice one. I had one 2 weeks ago. A phone call. Oh, we've got mice up in the roof. We've bought some grain bait, but it's not taking it. They're just pooing all around it.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, okay then. And she carried on talking about bits and pieces, and I'm like, well, I think you got bats. Oh no, we can't have bats. And straight up into the roof space, and like you say, give it a crumble, and bats it was. So you've got to find out, haven't you, if it's all year round roost, summer roost, winter roost. So what I tend to do then is I go and get me my camera, my infrared camera.
You're a bit different, aren't you? You're actually part of a bat-related society, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm a big part of the well, not a big part, but I'm a member of the Devon Bat Group.
Yeah, so, thought you were. You're a bit different to me. You are.
Yeah, but you know, I love a bit of that. Really, I love a bit of that, and the Beekeepers Association, which is quite cool. So yeah, it's always nice. Barn Owl Trust. Different bits and pieces, really.
Barn Owl Trust as well.
Oh yeah, and the Devon Wildlife Trust.
well, Martin's part of the beekeepers, his local beekeepers group as well. He is. He used to be on the committee. He's not anymore. Just a normal member now. But he does a lot with bees, bee removal. Yeah. He goes and picks bees up if they're on the wall and stuff, and removes them for people. Moves them on.
Brilliant. It'd be interesting. Apis mellifera is the honeybee or the farmed bee. I found a variety carica, and wasn't quite sure what to do with that one really.
What are they?
It's a smaller form of honeybee.
These ain't the African ones we talk about, are they?
No, these are little cool ones. Apis mellifera carnica. They're a smaller one. I had a customer, they're in the chimney. They phoned a beekeeper. They came down and went, sorry, they're not bees. And of course, I go down there and say, oh, they're bees. And it's like, no, not. The apiarist has told us they're not bees. And trying to get that over, it's like, no, it's a different species. It's a different form of.
They're just looking for the normal honeybee, you say?
Farmed animals, I think, really, is what they're classed as. But that was cool to come across a different little species of bee, which was quite nice. So cool. They're still up in the chimney, and hopefully, if they survive the winter, we're gonna get them out. So,
because we get a couple of calls, and I'll pass it to our work to a guy called Elliot. But I do warn them. I say I'll give you his number, but it says none of them are doing any of their work now. They've packed up for the year. But I hear quite often that it's the people that know they've got bees and they've had them, and they'll wait till the last minute to try and get someone out. But it doesn't work like that.
No, it's a really short season.
They stop in about September time doing them. They do.
Yeah, I'm around middle to the back end of August.
Yeah.
So I've got a lady, she's very good beekeeper, and bless her, she's called Jan. And she's only in a couple of villages over, and I'm there talking about any advice I need. I always go to her. Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, I must cut down. I've got 66 hives."
Wow,
which is like, well, that's a full-time job then. So she's got all over the southwest. She's got her hives, and she is the bee lady. So, but yeah, she's all right. So bless her. Yeah. So anyway, it's been quite quite a good busy season, really. I'm enjoying a lot of squirrels in roos and soffits at the moment. I don't know about yourself.
Yeah, getting a few more than normal. But we normally get mainly rats and mice, but we have got a few more squirrels because I bought some Fen Mark 4s in them green boxes. We have bought some of them to try them as well, just something different. I'm
a WCS tube man myself.
We've got WCSs as well. Just wanted to try something else, but a little bit of a learning experience for me when setting the fen.
Yeah.
I didn't break any fingers, but
Fen 4. I think that's called that because you left with 4 fingers.
Yeah, it was fine though. It was, but
you have to let us know how you get on.
But Martin says he is a WCS as well. But yeah, they are good, but they are very good, but it's just they are very expensive too, aren't they? They are. But to be fair, they do the job. So it's worth it. I just wish they were a bit cheaper.
Absolutely.
I do.
Yeah.
But the imported from America though. WCS. I looked them up. They're an American company, aren't they?
They
Is
are
that why?
indeed. Yeah, you saw my faux pas, didn't you? Where I bought a WCS ish, like kind of the company Best Traps used to make WCS traps.
Yeah.
And then they departed ways and made their own. But they're
Yeah.
like 39 quid.
Oh, it was
And it's
cheaper.
like, so I'm buying one. Didn't think about the spring trap approval order of the UK, 2018, until everybody, and including yourself, reminded me.
No,
So
I was just asking because like somebody, I was asking like because they look really good, and I looked on the list. I was like, oh, I better not try and import them. And
no, I'm getting in touch with the guys to actually see if they can, get them registered over here.
they might be able to do it.
You know.
I don't know how it works. No idea.
I haven't got a Scooby Doo. It might be very expensive and not worth it. And if they do and they get it registered, they might end up the same price as a WCS trap.
They may do. I don't know. But no, it's yeah. You're always looking for something new, aren't you? Or something that can help you to be better at your job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because although it's good to have WCS, it is quite an investment when you buy them. And then sometimes I know people have got 20 or 30 of them. Literally, that many. over the we've got four now. We've got the good nature one as well. That works or it doesn't, and I find it doesn't work more than it does with them. I find that WCS works the best, and Fen, I haven't actually put it into action. That one, them two. But I thought we might get more squirrel jobs in, so we need some more kit. So that was
I've kind of given up with my good nature for squirrels. To be brutally honest,
do they never work for you?
No, do they? Occasionally, occasionally. But it's kind of embarrassing when it fails because your client will then say, but the squirrel shoved his head right up there and came back out again. And you're like, okay. And you were telling me, as soon as he touches the trigger, that's it, he's gone. And but WCS, I do say to customers when they're visible, I do say, look, when a squirrel goes in, it will twitch. The same with a dead fish out of water, it's going to twitch. But you can guarantee you catch when you get a phone call, it's still alive, and then so you race off. And it's dead as a doornut. Yeah,
it is. Yeah, but I find what a lot of customers do if it's in their garden on the fence line, they put a towel over it usually if it's dead, just so no one can see. Or they can't see it. Because a lot of them, although they know, a lot of customers know that's how you got to do it. I don't think they like seeing it as such. So
yeah. Oh, I've had a customer who wanted me to live capture her rats, knowing full well they're going to the back of my van and getting dispatched. But that's what she wanted. Who am I to say no? I never live capture them, and as soon as she just wanted them alive to leave her property alive, and that she was really happy. So then back of the truck.
That's interesting. I've never actually done that before, so I knew you'd do something like that because you use quite a lot of different approach. We all do, but I've never done it with rats as such. Not live capture. I haven't. Sometimes with squirrels we've had to do it, but I'll be honest, don't like picking that option. To be honest,
I don't. Favorite. No, that's. For squirrels, WCS, it's all over with. You don't have to worry about it then, do you? So
because sometimes, right, you go to the WCSs and all the nuts you've put around it is gone. Right, apart from the nuts. Now, don't ask me how. I think some of them get in the squirrel trap, eat the nuts, but don't get to the middle part, and then the nuts are still on the trap, but not all the time. Because I think some of them creep in at the front and don't go fully in.
So do you bait the treadle or do you bait above the treadle? The trigger.
Well,
the plate.
we bait the plate. Yeah.
Yeah, try baiting above it on the
I
roof
baited.
of it.
Oh,
They
okay.
put their foot down on the plate, then to look up to grab the nut.
Oh, well, okay. I'll try that one.
Yeah,
I will.
which is all right.
Above
I
it.
always
Okay.
use a whole walnut with a load of smooth peanut butter, give it a good old squidge on,
Yeah.
and really stick it on in the middle. And then I use 2 really small bits on the outside,
Okay.
so they won't fill themselves up. They'll eat that and go, "Oh, that was a aperitif. Let's go for the main course."
Okay. But yeah, I'll give that a go. I will.
Yeah.
Makes sense though, that does. If you got to look, yeah, it just makes sense. That does.
Yeah, they just step over the bar, put a foot down, look up, and it's all over. So, but no, another thing I love about WCS trap is you can put it anywhere. You can attach it to a gutter, you can attach it down pipes.
You can.
Absolutely brilliant. I always in a roof space, I always screw them onto a plank of wood that's just a bit wider than the actual rafters.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to screw it down to a rafter. Then you can just like place them, put a thin little bit of insulation over the top, and there we are. A tunnel, peanuts or walnuts. Can't go wrong, can you?
No, you can't. No, you can't. No.
That's my love.
Apart from you have the bloody squirrels that have been there, and somehow they've missed all your traps, and then you have the customer tell you that actually there's been no noise for the past 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But okay.
Yeah.
So we had to miss a visit because she asked us not to come. But then she goes, "Man, not heard note for 2 weeks." So I said, "You need to get a builder to seal them holes up, and no more I can do then." You know. But
no, I had a client. Oh, what was that? Last week, 2 weeks ago. They love squirrels, so that's fine. They're in their roof space, and they wanted me to come down, find the entry point, and block it off. They were going to go up in the roof and chase all the squirrels out, which is fun. Not my bag, but there we go.
Yeah.
So they did. I blocked up the hole and said, if you call me at 8 o'clock tonight and there's running around craziness in your roof space, I will charge you again for coming. And I think it was 7:45 that they phoned to say. So that went wrong. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to. I'm just going to get them trapped and then do the proofing work afterwards.
Definitely right there. You are. But have you been up to much else? You have an announcement, I hear. You've done something within the industry recently.
Oh, I have. Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah. I am the Southwest representative. There I am. I'm the Southwest representative of the NPTA UK committee.
Well done. Well done. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm quite stoked about that, really, to be brutally honest.
So what do you do in the committee to help? What's your role? What do you do? Obviously, you represent the Southwest. So what is it you kind of do?
I'm here for the Southwest. So all NPTA members in the Southwest, if they've got a problem, they've got good ideas, they would then come to me. I would then take that to the committee. The same with, we've got a representation in Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, kind of Forest of Dean, Wales, and in the Midlands. And so, we would then take that to the committee. We would then throw out the ideas, a bit like a think tank, really.
Yeah.
Also, if there's stuff going on with the NPTA, they pass it down to us to have a think about it, to kind of like analyze it, take it apart, put it back together again, see what we think, and then send it back up to you guys, basically, with our thoughts.
Yeah, well, so far, I mean, obviously, the first committee meetings have been happening, and at the last board meeting, from what I heard of all the committees, and yours, Jasmine, Women in Pest Control as well, all the committees are doing good things so far. All the meetings have gone well, because it's always starting new committees. It's a new thing for the NPTA, and because obviously, like Hugh runs the UK one, Jasmine runs the Women in Pest Control one. You've got to get your own flow on when you can do meetings and how you are with everyone. So, from what I gather, it's all going well. So it's a good thing to get more more opinions on different points rather than it just being the board. We've got wider scope now for opinions on certain matters. We have.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just good that, you know, everyone has different ideas. Some have we have the same ideas, different ideas. We can put them all in a pot, and, you know, wheedle them out. I'll come out with something. I can stand my ground, or I can get shot down. It's up to, you know, it's like me and you. It's up to you to talk me into going to the British Pest Register. You know, it's up to you. And it's like, oh, I'm basis.
Oh, yeah.
No, you need to go there. And then if you can then talk me round, then yeah, I make the leap. So that's what it's kind of all about, really. And I like that kind of bit of banter. It's all right.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, I didn't know you applied for it. I was like, you didn't tell me. I was like, you didn't want me influencing the inside, did you? Or
No,
trying to. It was like,
I didn't want the embarrassment of not getting it and like, you know, kind of blabbing out. Oh, and then So but no, I'm quietly stoked. You know, Hugh Radford, tops, thank you very much. And yeah, I give 100% in everything I do. And yeah, I'm here to give 100% to the NPTA.
That's good to hear. That it's a nice thing that because we have been asked for a bit. Like, we have been considering it for quite a bit before it came out, doing committees. We were being asked a lot by new board members and various different people, and in the end, we decided to try it out, see what happens. So it's a new dynamic to the NPTA, something that's not been, as far as I know, has not been done before. So it's something new. It is.
There's lots of new things going on, isn't there? Really, in pest control in the industry at the moment.
So, definitely is.
And I think the biggest one is the CRRU requirement.
There we go.
Yeah,
that was
the CRRU requirement.
There we go. Right. So I've got it on screen. So the reason I wanted to do this podcast is because the requirements for next year is changing on how you buy rodenticide in the UK. So the reason it's spurred on because Facebook pest control groups, nearly every week without failure, somebody will put in the comments or a post, I don't know what to do for next year. I'm not sure what to do, what I have to join. And the information, it's everywhere. There's magazines, it's on all the distributors. Most of the distributors have been emailing people, telling people, if you're part of a trade body, that have been trying to hammer it home to people. Literally, there's information on the CRRU website. This is actually from the CRRU website somewhere. I grabbed it from somewhere like that. But just wanted to go through it just so it can help people that maybe don't understand it, even though it is quite simple. But obviously, it's something new. It's not been done before. So if you wanted to buy bait in 2026, there's two things you have to do. You have to have proof of a certification to a CRRU UK approved course within 5 years. Now, I will preface this. That option is okay if you're not within a trade body, because trade bodies do dictate you need 20 points, and three of them have to be your CRRU points. So you can do that if you're not in a trade body or even a CPD body. So if you're someone who's not basically in a trade body or a CPD body, that you can do that option, or you can redo your basic qualifications. I'm not saying you have to go and spend all the money to redo your RSPH level 2 award in pest management, but that's an option. But the main option a lot of people are having to do is this one, proof of certification to a CRRU UK approved course, more than 5 years old, and with a current membership to a CRRU UK approved continuous professional development. So there's British Pest Register, there's BASIS, there's there's more as well. So 20 points, so technically 17 with your crew points. So the campaign for responsible rodenticide use. Do you want to have any points on this, Kieron?
Like you say, I think if you're not in a CPD scheme or trade body, start at the top of the tree. It's your crew approved qualifications, your RSPH level 2 and above, safe use of rodenticide. Is that within 5 years? If it is, you've done it. You don't need to go any further. So you're within the 5 years. You can then go to all the manufacturers and whatever. You sign your forms, and you can get bait for 2026. If you're not in a scheme and you are out of the 5 years, you can then go on and do your safe use in rodenticide to become eligible. I think Lantra are currently doing it for around 80-90 quid, and that will last you for 5 years. But like you say, if you are in a trade body or in a CPD scheme, you then have to do the 17 points like you would normally do, and 3 of the crew chosen modules for a point each to get the last 3 to make it your 20. And that we will have to do every year as it stands.
Yeah, so that training doesn't, if you're in these schemes, that training is free. So all the schemes, I mean, if you're in the British Pest Register, if you're with the NPTA, they've got their own, but also Killgerm has got it on the train on their website. It's all free. So whichever path you take, all the training's online and it's free. So there's 3 modules to do. And basically it's free. And I presume each year they'll change it, but I don't know. I'm not in the crew world, so I don't know how it's going to work next year. But every year you're going to have to do 3 crew points.
Yeah. And like you say, at the moment, the 3 modules are free to do. So they're not going to cost you a penny. And like you say, I found mine through Basis. Basis have a classroom. You can get your 17 points there as well. They've got lots of different bits and pieces, and it's just get your 17 points, do your three modules from crew, and we can buy bait next year. I'm guessing you're already done. Technically I'm done on both. I'm with Basis and the British Pest Register, so I'm done with both. But I'm going to pick one next year. But I'll just ways of people can actually do the CPD, and here's a way. I'll just turn this off for a second. So see this Veritas Pest Management crossword book. If you go on Google and type Veritas Pest Consultancy in and go in the store, you can get this book for, I'm not a salesperson, but I think it's good value. There's 240. Hang on, let's have a look. I've completed it already, obviously. There's 350 questions to explore, 24 puzzles, £12, well, plus delivery. That's 12 of your yearly points done in that book. That is. And how difficult do you find it then, Sean?
The book is to teach you. So if you don't know something, there is a QR code to all the answers. Yeah. So I'm going to admit I didn't know, but I learned a lot from it. There's a lot of stuff I don't do. I don't do rabbits. I don't do foxes. I don't do a lot on the regular. But I said to my dad in the van I was doing the what's that aluminum phosphite, I think.
Oh yeah, for mold.
And I knew nothing, and I was reading these off. He's, I know these. I did my ticket years ago, and he got nearly all. Well, basically got them all right. I was like, damn, you can remember.
Hey, get on, Dad. You got 2 points.
I've got no interest in using that stuff, but it's in there. It is, but it's a good.
But it's a good. Many people Sorry, mate. There's many people in the country who do now.
No, just there's so many rules. You see, it's more than I think you've got to be like 100 foot away from an house or something like that. I don't know.
It only takes the wind to change, doesn't it? It's
Well,
not
yeah.
my bag. It's not.
Yeah, but there's plenty of courses. If you're the NPTA, you can now get. Hold on a minute. You can get. Where are we? CPD crew. Where's it? Health. I'm sure it's eight points. Eight. Out of them now. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2. So, if you're with the NPTA, they've got a new system called WRM. So it's a workplace risk management system, and you get that as a benefit. That's it. And you've got courses. So there's 10 courses there you can do in health and safety, asbestos awareness, and a lot of these courses can be done yearly. So if you are with the NPTA, if you haven't actually logged into your new account, you can get that sorted and you can literally whip through them. Some of them are 20 minutes, some are an hour, some are half an hour, but it will get you 10 points. It will, if you're with NPTA. With Basis, there's a load of free courses in their classrooms. There is as well as the crew courses. I think there's some on bed bugs and stuff like that. There's them as well.
There's one I've got to check out. RSPH have now got a hub, haven't they? For pest control, a pest control hub. So I'm sure there's going to be CPD in that, and I'm going to have to check that out over the next few days.
Are you on about you're not on about the careers hub? Are you on about the pest control hub? But they've got a pest control hub.
Yeah, I believe so.
So it's not the one that's linked to NPTA, not the careers hub.
No.
Oh,
they're also public health have got themselves a hub, I believe, which I will check that one out.
You are a member, so you could probably do them courses.
I can indeed, yeah. Although I've already got 64 points, so I'm pretty good.
yeah, you're doing well for points.
I'm not worried about it now. I've done well over 20. When I was at the Kill Germ breakfast, it's like, what's your basis number? And I'm like, Simi Van. I really can't be bothered to go and get it, so I won't worry about me CPD because I've already gone well over me 20.
I'm going to bring up something CPD related as well. That's at Pest Tech. If people give me just a second, I will bring it up. Share screen. Knowledge trail.
Also, for everyone who's watched this podcast, you can get a CPD point.
So, right, here we are. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Right.
Yeah.
So, right. So, if you attend this year's Pest Tech, only with the British, the Basis Prompt and the British Pest Register CPD members, you'll be able to earn over 50% of your annual CPD points by attending Pest Tech 2025, while gaining valuable insights from industry-focused seminars and the interactive knowledge trail. So, just for attending Pest Tech, you get 2. Seminars are capped at 4 CPD points in total, so 1 per seminar. There's also something called the Knowledge Trail this year. Key stands across the event. 5 questions at each participating stand. 1 point at each stand, subtotal 4, so a big total of 10. This was done in partnership with Basis Prompt and the British Pest Register to help people get their allocated CPD for the year. I don't think this is going to be a yearly thing. I'm not sure, but it was brought about because a lot of people were panicking they haven't got the CPD. So I'm sure that's quite a good benefit to a lot of people being able to do that at Pest Tech. if they want to, for a basis prompt and British Pest Register members. So that's something good. That is, you can learn. And Hugh's in the room. Hello, Hugh.
Hi, Hugh.
But yeah, they will. So there's 10 points. If you need 10 points, and that's it. You could do them at Pest Tech if you want. But equally, there's kill germ workshops. If you've been to any, if you haven't got your CPD, chase it up. Equally, NPTA on the road days as well. But that should help you with more CPD as well.
You've just got to try and get there, haven't you?
Yeah. Are you attending as a committee member?
As a committee member, am I attending? No.
No.
It's a 3.5, 4 hour drive, and
It is a long way for a lot of people.
Place to get to Birmingham, not a problem.
Yeah.
So next time, if it's like, oh, let's push it to Birmingham, yeah, not a problem. I'll be there with bells on.
So if you don't know about Pest Tech, Pest Tech is a yearly. Pest Tech is the go-to gathering for everyone in the pest control industry, from technicians to manufacturers. I'm just reading it off the site. It's on the 5th of November, 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. It's at the Marshall Centre Arena in Milton Keynes. There's plenty to do on the day. We've got 2 seminar rooms. We used to be a floor where we used to have air rifle range, but we've decided to have 2 floors with seminars on instead. There's also a Beauties and Beasties live show. An engaging showcase of pest and control methods. We've got over 80 exhibitors. So that's anywhere from bait to digital technology to actually mole trapping. Mole trapping will be there. The British Mole Catchers Register will be there. They will as well. So that's something different, something we're not had before at a show. A little bit more on mole catching, because I feel some people sometimes feel shows are a little bit centered around the big stuff. Yes, you've missed the CRRU update, but you know all about the CRRU update, Alex. Come on. There you go. But yeah, you've missed it. But
no, indeed.
We just kind of hammered home that it's 17 points and 3 CRRU points. So we just told people different ways of how to get these points. That's all. Really, just wanted to mention it. But yeah, there's a coffee area this year, so there's a networking area as well. There's an experience from Killgerm called In the Mix Cocktail Making Experience. So I will be doing this with I'll be taking part in this one with my wife's in attendance. So I thought that might be a bit of fun. There is an escape room as well. 20 minutes, 1 mystery, 0 room for error. Your chance to work through the award-winning Magic Pest Control, but will your team escape? Now, a lot of these are available to book on the NPTA website. I don't know about the escape room if it's sold out yet, but it is free. These Killgerm and the event I just mentioned, the escape room. So you just book on the website. Also, Pest Software is going to be there with Sean Mooney, who's pointed out. So he's there he's there in 3 capacities. Sean's there for the Beauties and Beasties. He's there for British Pest Register, and he's there for Pest Software. So he's there in 3 entities. He is.
He's a busy man.
He will be. So I will go through to seminars. I'll show you the seminars. There we go. Let's see if that's loaded. There we go. Right down there. I'm new to sharing the screen. I am. Right. There we go. So just there. Yeah, that's enough. So we're on the first floor at 9:30 till 10. We have Graham Turner. and he's talking about pathogens and transmissible from pests and to humans. I'm going to butcher this name if I say it, and Graham's going to go, "Oh, you said it wrong again, Sean." Graham from the Chore. Then I probably said it wrong. Sorry if I have. Next up, we've got 10:15 to 10:45. We've got Anna Mullins from Veritas. So she's going to talk about mental health in pest control and how can we help. And next, we've got 11 to 11:30. Sophie from Pelsis, the shiny intruder, understanding the silverfish and their world. Next up, we have Jasmine from Photolec, also Opticatch, same company. So ROHS restrictions and how changes will not compromise the fly catch. And at 12:30 to 1, we've got Mark Golding, bats and how to manage customer expectations. And this is one of the first talks we've got for CRRU. There's two, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. Matthew Davis on CRRU. So he's talking about the 2026 changes and their implications. This is all first floor. And then we've also got, I'll just get further down my screen, Beauties and Beasties at 2:15 until 2:45. Have a look in the comments. And then also we have got on second floor, we've got Lawrence, the main man. He's doing his biggest secrets in pest control to Pest Tech special. So yeah, that would be good. I think it might be similar to the way he did Kill Germ, but I'm not sure. But he's probably got something extra special planned for this one. And then you also on this floor we've got the second floor is the morning session of CRRU with Matthew Davis, 2026 changes and their implications. And at 12 o'clock we have Richard Faulkner from Unvu, rodents and rodenticides in the UK. I would love to have Rich on the podcast, but it's not going to happen. It's not. It's maybe one day he may be allowed to. Red Tractor at 1 o'clock till 1:30. Expectations of a pest management contractor. And at 1:45 to 2:15, Alan Johnson from Danham Outdoors, wildlife management, effective trapping in practice. So yeah, there's a lot more talks this year. We've got 2 floors instead of just one. So there was talk because CRRU, the changes, it's quite important for next year that if you come in the morning, if you come in the afternoon, there's a talk if you want to go and watch it. There is. So we made two floors of it.
So 5th of November, 3 weeks time. Pest Tech.
Yes, it's not long to go now. It's not. And if there's one of them I wanted to mention. There we got. I think this is right. Now this is the one. If anyone's watching, let's check. There we go. Right. If anyone's watching that is in the pest control industry and is ex-armed forces personnel who have transitioned into pest control, or you're a young professional under the age of 25 and you're in the pest control industry, they're doing, so it's called Real People, Real Stories, a series that you'll get filmed and an informal interview at Pest Tech to celebrate the incredible people in pest control and encourage others to join the profession. So obviously that's at Pest Tech on the 5th of November. It's you drop in between 12 and 1:30 or pre-register by giving Kevin Lawrence an email at kevin.lawrence@npta.org.uk. Your story will be featured on the NPTA website, social media, and up-and-coming campaigns designed that we are working on to promote the pest control as a career of your choice. So, yeah, anyone that fits the criteria, ex-armed forces or under the age of 25 working in the pest management industry. If you're up for it and you want to be filmed and you're okay with being on social media and the NPTA's website, feel free to have a go. It's something different. It is.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing what they do with that one.
Yeah, so I think I've covered it all, to be honest. And you get free parking for 12 hours, right? One of ours, it's only for 12 hours. Just note it's on there. You see there. There's your information. There we go. And then all the information's on there. It is obviously it's not free. It is paid for by somebody. But after 12 hours, you can get a reduced rate. I think all the information's on the website. But for the first 12 hours, your parking's okay. Free. It is.
And also download the Ringo app before the event.
Yeah. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention. I've never mentioned Pest Tech really much on the show, so I thought I'd give it a bit of a plug because it did tie into the CPD that people need as well. So I thought I'd tie that in as well. But yeah, it should be good. But it's just unfortunate how Kieron can't make it.
No, it should be a few miles to the left.
Yeah.
Birmingham's a very good place. And accessible to many more.
You need to keep hinting that in your committee meetings.
I hint all the time, don't you worry.
Do you? Right. So let's take that down. But yeah, so thanks for that conversation, Kieron.
That's all right.
That was good. Hopefully it helped some people out on what to do for CRRU. We weren't the most advanced in the world, but I think we covered it.
Yeah.
Oh, also, you can do podcasts. I forgot that bit. So if you want to register podcasts, you can have 6 codes per year with basis. So if you listen to the Pest Perspectives podcast and you've been listening all year, tell me which podcast you listen to, and I've got 6 codes to give you. But I can't give you new podcasts. I've only got what I've been given. If you're with the British Pest Register, though, you can have pretty much any podcast I've done because I've literally got all of them in there. So it literally, if you log into Pest Register and go to log points, you don't even have to self-register. I've got them all in. So just go down and you'll find it and just click you've watched it. So that will help you build some points up as well. There we go. I got it in at the end. I forgot the podcast bits. I did.
Top man.
Equally, equally, you can also register Beauties and Beasties podcast on the British Pest Register as well. And you can also register Beauties and Beasties on Basis Prompt as well. If you have the relevant codes, you can. But it's only 6 per year, so you can't have 6 Pest Perspectives and 6 Beauties and Beasties. It's got to be 6 total. So you've got to pick which one you want to use. You have. You have. But yeah. So thanks, everyone. Thanks, Kieron, for coming on and doing this with me.
No worries.
But yeah,
no worries.
I'll let you get off now because it's nearly your bedtime.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, early start. Yeah.
We've got a busy day tomorrow. It's ram. 11 jobs, including contracts.
Nice. Well, good on you. Get on.
Definitely.
I got a 12-room flea job tomorrow.
Very nice. 12 Oh, the sweat's gonna be pouring.
Absolutely.
It is, definitely.
But yeah.
All right then.
Anyway, thank you very much.
Thanks. I'll end the stream now, but thanks everyone.
Thank you all.
Yeah, I just done it wrong. Didn't end the stream. I Are you there, Kieron?
I'm still there, buddy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Right, I was supposed to end the stream, and also Alex has just reminded me that you can also register podcast in the BPCA registered under self-learning. Sorry about that. I've been forgetting a lot today, but I got most of it covered. Cheers, Alex. But
Thank you, Alex.
thanks, everyone. I will press the end stream and not exit studio. That's what happened there. So there we go. Thanks, everyone, for watching.